how do we join two complete sentences? So there are four methods to join two complete sentences. So let's say there are four two complete sentences. They can be joined using a full stop, that is a period. They can be joined using a semicolon. They can be joined using a colon, and the fourth method is by putting a comma and using one of these conjunctions that are known as fanboys. Now, what are fanboys? What is the full form? It's an acronym for certain types of conjunctions. Fanboys basically stand for these conjunctions. F stands for, A stands for and, N stands for nor, but, or, Y stands for yet, and S stands for so. So you can use comma along with any of these conjunctions to connect two complete sentences. So these are four methods to join two complete sentences. There's just one method to join one incomplete and a complete sentence, or a complete and incomplete sentence. And what is that method, guys? We simply put a comma. To join incomplete and complete sentence, we simply put a comma. And third category is where we connect two incomplete sentences, and remember, no punctuation is required to connect two incomplete sentences, right? We do not need any punctuation in between to connect two complete sentences, and these are important. Often you'll be able to eliminate incorrect answer choices based on the understanding to connect complete and incomplete sentences. So incomplete and complete sentence can be connected by using comma, and two complete sentences by four of these methods. Okay, so we've seen that, and then we had discussed something which is called modifier placement. What is the rule as far as modifier placement is concerned? We'd seen this sentence and that there's apparently something wrong in this sentence, and what exactly is wrong is topic of our discussion, and that is called modifier placement. It implies this, that after the comma have the subject. So driving a bus, and what is a subject? Subject is the doer of the statement. So driving a bus, who was driving a bus? So the doer has to come right after the comma. Driving a bus, not the snake, but he or the driver was driving the bus. So the sentence would begin after the comma, would begin with the subject, that is he. So driving bus, he, and then complete the sentence, he was bitten by a snake, right? So after the comma have the subject is the rule that we're talking about, which is called modifier placement. So after the comma have the subject. Now, coming out of the store, his wallet fell. Is this sentence correct or incorrect? Now the sentence is incorrect. Why it is incorrect? Because coming out of the store, so after the comma we should begin with the subject. So you can simply ask yourself a very simple question, that who was coming out of the store? Was his wallet coming out of the store? No, his wallet cannot come out of the store, right? The doer has to come out of the store. So coming out of the store, who was coming out of the store? He was coming out of the store. So the sentence after the comma would begin with the subject he rather than his wallet. So the sentence would become coming out of the store, he, and then complete the sentence, he dropped his wallet. So that would be the correct sentence. And so he dropped his wallet, that would be the correct sentence, rather than his wallet. It would be he. After the comma have the subject, and then we saw a rule which said that after the comma, whatever is there, it gives extra information. It gives extra information about the part which is before the comma. So XYZ store, and then extra information is being given after the comma. The XYZ store, which is the most expensive store in the world, So this is second part is basically describing the first part, and in such scenarios generally you have a conjunction which connects with the first part, and here like you have which, you could have who, when, where, all these WH conjunctions, comma and who, when, where, these conjunctions could be there.